Babe, which of these two ring designs do you like better? Do you like the design that's a little more simple? Or do you like something a little more fancy like this one?
I think I like the simple one better. Rings that are too fancy kind of look tacky to me. Plus, what if I lose it?
Well, I just want to make sure to get the best one that I can get for you. We only get married once, you know?
That's alright. I already appreciate your sentiment. Anyway, what's going on with the house that we're supposed to be moving into?
Oh, I forgot to tell you about that when we were having a meeting all together. Let me ask my parents to confirm real quick.
Okay, sounds good. We still got a little while until the actual wedding takes place, but I'm already so excited. I shouldn't get myself too pumped up already, but I just can't help but feel butterflies in my stomach.
I'm already getting excited about it too, if I'm being honest. Let's try to steadily get everything ready so that we won't miss anything important in the process.
Alright, I'll text you again when I'm about to get off of work.
My soon-to-be daughter-in-law, how is she doing today? Is everything going all right with the preparations for the wedding?
Michelle, hey, how have you been? And yes, things have been going pretty smooth until now.
With the time that we live in, let's try to make things fair and do a 50-50 between your side and our side. I want to make sure that there isn't any frustration that comes with the preparation because someone is doing more than the other.
I think that Mom's right about this one. You're not trying to just make my brother do everything on his own, right? That's a little too gold digger-like.
Okay, well, is it still going to be the same as planned? Darren being in charge of getting the house and me being in charge of bringing the furniture? At the end of the day, he's the man, so I guess in order to lift his esteem up, we should be the one that does more for the house. I'll make sure he looks for a house that's big enough for you two to live in. Does a 2-bedroom house sound good to you?
Yes, of course, thank you. I'll try to go look for the furniture and stuff with my parents and get a grip on what we should put in the house. We're helping out with looking for houses that are located in a good spot that's also been remodeled. So you should do your part and make sure to bring in the best quality furniture and electronics. Do you understand? I really like that 2-door fridge that we saw the other day.
Guys, why are you overwhelming her like that? Be a little nicer to her. She's gonna become our family member soon. She's smart with stuff like this, so don't worry about the quality of the items that she's gonna look for. Right, Helena?
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot more difficult finding houses these days that are set at a good price. I'm so glad that everyone's helping out.
I'm gonna check the receipts for the furniture and electronics that you end up buying, so don't throw them away. Anything that's marked as being on sale is gonna be sent back. There's a reason why some things are always on sale. It's because they want to hurry up and get rid of the ones that aren't selling too well. Make sure to get the newest and the best-selling ones in the market right now. Do you understand me?
Well, that would probably hurt my bank account a little bit. You don't want to? Well, then that means that you won't be able to get married to my brother.
A lot of the new ones are on sale too.
Actually, that new model that you were talking about for the fridge is on 48% sale since yesterday, but it's still on the more expensive side. Helena, it's about the principal. Do you want to start your marriage off cheap like that?
Why are you scaring her like that? Enough. Helena, go ahead and get what you like. Don't worry about us.
I'll try to discuss about it with my parents.
Don't you think that's just a bit too much?
What do you mean?
They're being so cocky and intrusive about everything. Talking about how they're gonna check the receipt and telling me not to get anything that's on sale.
Hey, you're just taking this a little too seriously. Don't take it to heart. They're just joking about it.
Do you think that they're actually joking? I feel like you just want to believe that they're joking around because clearly they're not.
No, don't be like this. Come on now. Our family is a little harsh when it comes to playing around and stuff. Also, some people feel like they're getting their son and brother taken away by the bride. They're probably feeling that way about me. Don't sweat it.
Why do I have to try and understand some kind of feeling like that? It's weird and immature.
No, I'm telling you to understand them completely. The point is that my mom's just being goofy right now. Just get ones that look cool on the outside. I doubt that you'll actually check the receipt.
Whatever, I'm annoyed. Please leave me alone. I'm gonna just go look at the furniture by myself, so don't try to follow me around and help out.
Mom, they're making me feel like I did something wrong. Look at this. They're clearly not joking and being serious about it, aren't they?
Did they really talk like that? Are they nuts? They're obviously trying to make you buy overly expensive stuff in order to make it seem fair for them. Oh, I was really hoping that I won't have to deal with in-laws like them.
Right? I'm not the weird one here, am I? Darren's been telling me that they're just being too aggressive with the jokes and that I shouldn't worry about it and get whatever I want.
That Michelle is definitely the type to actually ask you for the receipts. Jenny isn't all that much better either. She's just like Michelle with this one.
I know, right? I don't know why they care so much. The house is for Darren and me, not them.
They did call me and tell me that they'll look for the house themselves. They were being so proud and fussy about it, now I finally understand why they were being that way. They were talking all of that crap because of a 2-bedroom house. The way they talked to me made it seem like they were going to let you live in a castle.
I'm so glad that I have someone on my side. What do you think is a good budget for buying all of the furniture? I'd probably at least have to buy ones that look somewhat decent, right?
Are you kidding me? No, they need to learn their lesson. We're going to look for affordable furniture. What they're saying about not buying things on sale is ridiculous. I was going to buy you guys some nice furniture because my daughter's getting married. But the way that they're acting is hideous. Why be so calculating anyway? Honestly, they're intruding enough with this matter. It's not like they're the ones that are getting married.
What's crazy out of all of this is that Darren has no idea that this is a serious matter. He thinks it's all fun and games.
I need to come up with something to make sure that they know their place. Well, first things first, we still need to look for the furniture, so let's go over to the mall together next week.
All right.
I sent the policy letter to your email, so make sure to check it out when you get the time.
Thank you, Michelle. It must have been hard looking for a house.
Mom, it seems like Helena's been busy looking around for furniture too. I've been asking her to go out with me and hang out, but every day she goes straight to the mall to look for more furniture after getting off of work.
Ew, you're so clingy. Stop being like a little kid.
My word, quit nagging her so much. A man shouldn't be all up on a woman like that. You should act more aloof.
I'm getting married to her because I love her. Stop trying to be so mean.
Michelle, it seems like the house is more of a townhouse than a normal house or an apartment. There's like a bunch of interest on it too. Yeah, and what about it? You ask us if we don't already know. What's wrong with it? Well, I'm just thinking that Darren's gonna have a hard time paying off all of it.
Oh, what are you saying? Why would Darren be the only one paying off all of that? You should know that you need to fight through things like this together, not just push it all onto one person.
But you said that you guys will take care of the house on your end.
So I did take care of it.
Well, this isn't really like you took care of it on your own then. It's different from what you said. You made it sound like your side was going to focus on paying for the house and I was in charge of bringing all of the furniture in. Are you talking back to my mom? What's your complaint now? I'm just saying it's kind of ironic. You all were very fussy about making everything 50-50. I thought you guys were going to actually take care of it on your end.
You should be thankful for the amount that I already helped you with. You're making me feel like I wasted my time for nothing in return. Why would you say something upsetting like that?
Yeah, Helena, I'll work harder. Come on. I've been told by my boss that I'll probably get a lot more bonuses starting from next year. I'm sure we'll be able to pay everything off in no time then.
What are you talking about right now, Darren? Why would you chip in more money than her? She probably won't even spend as much money on the furniture in the first place, so you two should just split it up equally. Or maybe Helena should pay a little more, knowing that furniture doesn't cost as much as a house?
Why do I have to pay more? What kind of calculation is that?
Didn't I already tell you? Furniture doesn't cost as much as a whole house.
This feels way too calculating on my end.
We're gonna become a family, but you're really not making me feel any more comfortable than a stranger would feel.
Well, what else are we supposed to do in order to make sure everything is equal on both sides? I feel like you're the one who's trying to not pay as much and just suck our money out of us.
Mom, what are you doing right now? Just like Helena said, we're trying to have a good time here and a happy marriage. Why are you getting into an argument like this? Come on, let's just be nicer to each other and move on.
Darren, do you not see that this is a much more complicated conversation than you think it is? Michelle, think of it from my perspective. If you're gonna be this strict about money being spent equally on both parties, why not go ahead and do the math for all the times I've spent money on Darren? Do you know how many times Darren has failed the police academy when he was trying to become an officer? All the fees that costed us when we would go on dates and trips. I'm the one that's been paying for everything.
Helena, why are you bringing that up all of a sudden? It's embarrassing for me.
Because you guys are making me look like I'm trying to mooch off of you. At least you know what you're doing. I mean, look at you now. You want to go all the way back to when you and Darren were just dating and have the audacity to bring up the money that you spent on him then?
Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch in my opinion.
How can I not bring it up? I've been doing everything for him for the past 5 years.
How is that the same as this? This is a very different matter. We already did our part in taking care of the house, so you and Darren figure everything else out yourselves.
Michelle, this isn't really you doing anything for the house at all. You literally just lied to us. I'm so angry, Mom. They're telling me that they did their part because they bought the house. They literally put 70% of the entire mortgage of the house on me and Darren. How does this even make sense?
What is up with these people? Do you really need to get married to Darren?
Honestly, I want to cancel everything. We already ordered the furniture and my wedding dress is at the tailor. I feel like I'm getting married because I need to, not because I want to.
Don't do something that you don't want to do, Helena. I'm always on your side. I don't care if you never get married and decide to just live confidently and stress-free for the rest of your life as a single woman. I don't care if you decide to break this marriage off and end up finding someone much better than Darren and getting married to him. Do what you want to do and never do something because you're forced to do so.
I don't know, Mom. Everything's a mess. I have a headache. I don't know what to do about all of this anymore.
Why are they bullying you so much? It's really boiling my insides. I don't like that family. If I could, I want to teach them a lesson.
Now, how would we do that anyway? I'll try to think about it a little more again.
I'll get with your dad and think of something to help you handle this situation.
Babe, where are you right now? The photographer wants us to go to the bride's room and take pictures.
I'm already here. I'm just getting my makeup fixed up.
Really? Okay, I'll head over there right now. Wow, there are so many people here for us today. Yeah, it makes me happy that I'm finally getting married to you. I feel so good and accomplished.
Really? Me too. I feel like today's gonna be a very interesting day.
By the way, where are your parents? I figured that they would be here by now, but I don't see them anywhere yet. I was thinking of sending my sister to go look for them, but wanted to check with you first to make sure.
Oh, really? Do you think Jenny's the type to listen to you and do chores for you?
What are you trying to say? Is that supposed to be a diss at her?
No, it's just a joke. Well, half playing around and half being serious.
Why are you trying to be mean to my family today? Come on, it's a happy day for us. Let's not bicker with one another.
I really wonder sometimes how you can possibly look at things in this world as being so positive. It's like you live in Neverland.
What do you mean by that? I don't get what you're trying to say. I've never watched Peter Pan.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just talking to myself. There's a lot of people waiting for us. Let's go ahead and take a group picture out in the front.
All right, I'll be there. What's going on? Where are my in-laws? The wedding's gonna start in like half an hour. Where are they?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Where are they? The people in the back rows are whispering amongst themselves because they're curious as to why your parents aren't here yet.
I wonder why they're not here either, actually.
What is that reaction? You're talking about it as if you know something.
How would I know what's going on? I can't look into what my parents are thinking.
Be honest, what is going on right now? The people are talking about why your parents aren't here, and they're wondering if our side did something wrong to you.
Well, they're not entirely wrong. You guys were so calculating about making everything 50-50 when it came to finances. So, in order to do just that, what your mom did was buy a house and only help with 30% of the cost when she was telling my parents and I that they'll be taking care of everything the whole time. Do you think that this really makes any kind of sense? Realistically, I didn't expect anything to be 50-50. The world is just so different now, and we need to help each other out here and there. Your family should have just said so if they weren't going to be able to handle all of it instead of lying about it to stand their ground.
Why are you talking about that on our wedding day all of a sudden? Do you want to take pictures with people who are talking behind our back without knowing what's really going on? Mom, help me out. She's talking about the house and money situation again on our wedding day and is nitpicking about it.
Are you still complaining about that stuff? I calculated everything exactly the way that it should be split up. So why are you causing a ruckus again?
You know, I was just gonna ignore it depending on how you reacted, but I guess it can't be helped. My parents told me that they'll come up with a plan to make you guys learn the lesson. And it seems that the lesson was that they aren't gonna show up to the wedding at all. I'm laughing right now.
What? They're not coming to the wedding. I thought you told me earlier that they were on their way.
Oh, I thought they were gonna show up too, but I guess they got fed up with the way you all are treating me. I think I should just get up and leave too, since this is how it's gonna be. Darren, have fun with the wedding. You can go ahead and get married to yourself. I'm leaving.
Helena, this is not funny. Where are you going? Come back!
I knew that my mom and dad weren't the type to play around, but I had no idea that they wouldn't show up to the wedding at all. When I went back over to their house, I found them casually eating lunch. I busted out laughing. 3 years have passed after all the craziness that happened, and now I'm about to get married to someone who is much better off than Darren is. His parents aren't crazy either. I wonder how miserable I would have been if I decided to actually get married to Darren. I would have missed out on meeting someone as fantastic as the man that I'm with today. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe.
Brenda, do you have a moment to speak? There's something that I think that we should talk about. I heard that you were going to be taking a little trip back home to your parents. It seems that you're going to be going away for quite a long time, aren't you?
Oh, sorry, did I not mention that to you? Who did you hear that from?
I heard it from one of your friend's mother-in-laws who I just happened to be friends with. They told me that you were going to go and visit your parents. Are you leaving because you're finally going to divorce my son? Is this your way of separating yourself from him?
What? Oh no, it isn't anything like that. And I'm not quite sure why you always try and read anything I do as me trying to get out of my marriage. I'm just being moved around a little for work, and it's going to be easier to stay with my parents for this new project that we're going to be working on. It really is just because my parents happen to live closer to where I'm going to be working for a while is all.
What? Is that really the only reason that you're going? Damn, I finally thought you and Jim were going to be getting divorced and that I'd finally be free from you.
Yup, really glad to hear from you too. I really don't understand why you hate me so much.
It doesn't matter if you understand it or not. What matters is that you know it. You know, if Albert didn't need to live with you guys because of his bad back, then I never would have agreed to it in the first place. And even though I'd already put so much planning into making sure that Jim would marry the daughter of one of my friends, you had to come along and steal him away.
I thought that you never even met that friend until after Jim was already an adult. But him and I've been dating since we were in high school. We've known each other way longer.
It doesn't matter. All I know is that you should have never married my son, and that's the real reason why I hate you so much. And I have no intention of ever changing my mind about you. Do you understand me? I know what's best for my little boy, and you are not it. You will never, ever be good enough for my little Jim as long as you live.
I see. Well, I do appreciate you making all of that very clear for me to understand at least. If it's any consolation, I'm also not really the type that does well when I'm forced to spend time with someone who I really don't like.
Excuse me. And what is that supposed to mean? Do you think that that is any way for you to speak to the mother of your husband?
I didn't mean anything by it. Anyways, are we done here? Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about? I think I've already answered your questions, so... Also, I don't really want to spend any more time talking to someone with whom I always end up fighting.
So, you think talking to me is a waste of time? Is that what you were trying to say? Am I just wasting my energy typing all of this out for you because you already know everything I want to say?
Well, it feels like you've said your piece already, and I'd rather not get into an argument. So if we don't have anything else to talk about then I think I'm going to be putting my phone down for a while.
Hey, Brenda, do you have a second to talk real quick?
Oh, morning, honey. Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just that I thought there might be a little bit of trouble.
Trouble? What do you mean by that? Is everything okay? Don't tell me that you're talking about your mom. Is it that kind of trouble that you're referring to?
Well, yes, I am referring to that kind of trouble, unfortunately. The thing is, my mom keeps coming into the office whenever I'm not home, it seems.
Oh, really? She is? Well, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, thankfully though, our bedroom is usually locked and we're the only ones with the key, so she hasn't been going in there, but still.
Well, I guess there really isn't anything that we have out and wouldn't want her to see. And I brought most of my work stuff with me to my parents, so...
Oh, well that's a relief to hear at least. But I guess things really are shaking out, just as you guessed you said that you were going to do this remote work. I mean, the only reason I caught my mom going to the office was because of the cameras we set up there. But the way she's just acting like she owns the place now, I don't know, she just might try and break into our room at some point.
You can't be serious about that, right? You really think she'll go that far? But why?
But I guess even if she does go that far, it's not like there's anything to be embarrassed about.
Yeah, but it's the principle of the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Well, at least I can concentrate on work while I'm here. Can you think of something to say to her?
Yeah, but actually, I have one more pretty important thing that I wanted to talk to you about.
Is everything all right? You know that you can talk to me about whatever.
Well, my dad was talking earlier about how the house seems a bit rickety and was suggesting that we either make some renovations or find a new place to move into or something.
Oh, right. Well, it is pretty old. I mean, didn't your grandparents used to own our house?
Right, but then my mom started getting really excited at the prospect of moving while you weren't home.
Oh, really? Why do you think that is?
I guess that she thinks that we can all just move to a new place and keep it secret from you or something.
And she told you about this secret thinking you wouldn't tell me.
Yeah, she did. I guess that she thinks that my dad and I are automatically going to take her side, even for something so ridiculous. But at least that way you know what she's up to while you're away.
I see. Well, I can't say that I'm not upset, but I also can't say that I didn't see something like this coming, to be honest.
It's not just that. I have another thing that I want to talk to you about in relation to that.
Oh man, it just keeps coming.
I was wondering if this weekend I could bring my dad up to your parents' place so that we could talk about all of this with your parents. I think it would be better to have this kind of talk in person, you know?
Oh, sure. Let me check if they have any plans this weekend. Although I'm sure it should be fine if the two of you come and see us. I bet my parents would love to see you both. Hey, Jim, are you still there? My parents said that Saturday afternoon would work best.
Great. Any specific time that we should aim to get there? We can be there anytime, really.
Well, my mom was wondering if you two would want to come around lunchtime so that we could all eat together and talk.
Oh, really? Is that okay?
Of course it is. You know that both my parents really love you and that you're always welcome at their place.
Ah, Brenda, well, tell them that I really appreciate it and that we'll be there. We'll shoot to get there around noon then.
All right, I'll let them know.
And my dad said that he's looking forward to seeing them as well.
I'll pass that along too.
Okay, great. See you this weekend.
See you then, hun.
Hey, Brenda, thanks so much again for today.
No, I appreciate you driving all the way down to see us. But I was so shocked about what you wanted to talk about. I mean, just knowing that your dad was really feeling like that. Well, anyways, if that is the case, then we need to move this plan along as fast as we can.
Yeah, I think so too. Thank you so much for understanding. And if I can be honest, I also have gotten really sick of seeing the way that your mom treats you so high-handedly. It really isn't fair for you at all. But I think that talking it all out with my dad really helped us come to a good conclusion.
Well, I'm just glad that you were thinking of me during this whole time as well.
Of course, honey. Now, for this to work, I don't really think that you actually have much to do, but we do need to just make sure that my mom doesn't have a clue to what's really going on.
Got it. My lips are sealed.
Hello, Brenda. It has been a while, hasn't it? I have some good news, though.
Yes, hello. It has been a while. What kind of good news?
Well, I guess I should be more specific. Good news for me, not so good news for you.
Well, can you just tell me what it is, please?
Of course. The demolition of our house starts today.
What? Demolition?
That's right. While you're out living with your parents, we all decided to tear down the house and move somewhere else. Now it's just gonna be 3 of us, Albert, Jim, and I, finally free of you. We took advantage of your going home to abandon you as quickly as possible.
Oh, I see.
That's right. All of us are just sick of having to live with you, and now we won't have to ever again. I also made them promise not to tell you where we will be moving to once this whole process is finished with. And of course they agreed not to. So since you're never going to know where it is that we've gone to, you might as well just divorce Jim. We all think that is what would be best.
I see. Is that what you think I should do? Okay, duly noted. Talk to you later.
Well, that was easy.
Jim, are you there? I just got some messages from your mom that we need to talk about.
What? What did they say to you?
She told me that the house was being demolished and that you all were moving. That is the plan, right? She was talking as if you and your dad were in on it with her, and that you both promised not to tell me where you all would be moving to. She told me that you all agreed that you should divorce me.
Well, she didn't really need to tell you all the rest of that mean stuff, but yes, things are going according to plan.
So it's going to be ready tomorrow when we meet up?
Yeah, I'll take care of it, don't worry.
Okay then. By the way, I just arrived at the new house. I only brought some of the essentials from our old place and I'll leave them here.
Sorry to make you do all of this running around, but thanks so much. Alright then, wish me good luck. Dad and I are about to go and confront Mom about all of this.
Good luck, Jim. You got this.
Brenda, what is the meaning of this, huh? You little snake in the grass. Brenda, I am talking to you. You better answer me. Pick up the phone right now. Tell me how you tricked my husband and son into being on your side, huh?
Sandy, if someone doesn't answer their phone, it's because they can't talk.
You talk when I decide. I'll make you pay for this. You'll pay me everything you have for this.
You tried to trick me and move everyone away to a whole new house, all while I was visiting my parents. But did you really think that everyone would be on board with that?
So then, you know all about what was going on.
About what was going on? You mean like Albert asking you for a divorce? Or that you aren't going to be included in the big move, but I am? Or are you talking about how Jim told me where you intended to move, even though you'd sworn that no one would ever tell me?
Well, all of it. How did this all happen? How did my brilliant plan fall apart so brutally? I mean, they should have been on my side, not yours.
Well, I'm afraid that you were probably the only person who saw it that way.
But why? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, why do you think that Jim would be on your side after you kept trying to make him date another woman, despite the fact that we had already been dating for years? You think he appreciated you treating me like garbage just because I'm not your friend's daughter? And Albert? Well, think about it. You spent all of his inheritance from his father in about 2 years. You never once showed remorse for it, all while pressuring him for more and more money.
And so what? So what if I did? Those are both my rights to do as mother and wife.
I've heard a bunch of other horror stories about you from the two of them. Honestly, it just made me all the more amazed that Albert didn't divorce you sooner. But I guess he's always been a really patient man. That's probably the real reason why it's lasted so long.
Brenda, I don't need your little commentary on my life, okay? You just better tell me where everyone moved to. And then I need you to go and talk to Albert and convince him not to divorce me. And while you're at it, tell Jim to stop all this talk of never contacting me again.
What? But I thought you hated me. Why are you coming to me for help now?
Now isn't the time for your stupid questions, okay?
Well, then I'll be honest with you. I have no intention of helping you at all.
What? But why?
Because I like Jim and Albert. They're my family, and I don't want to turn them against me just to help you out.
But they should have been on my side. Why are they siding with you? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, if you don't get it by now, then I'm afraid that you never will.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I would really prefer not to waste time on conversations like this that are gonna go nowhere. So I'll be taking my leave now.
Wait, Brenda, this isn't a pointless conversation. Please, I still have things I need to talk about with you. Please, you can't just go. I have questions that you need to answer. I am your mother-in-law, the mother of your husband. You can't just ignore me like this. Get back here. Please, we're family. You can't just leave me like this. You have to help me. There's nobody else that I can turn to. You have to do something. You turned them against me. Please, you have to help me get them back. Well, aren't you going to answer me? Please, I need you. Just pick up the phone so that we can talk. Is that really so much? Just a simple conversation with your poor, desperate mother-in-law.
After that, Sandy was left with only a few suitcases and some divorce papers. She ended up reaching out to her brother, where she was given a room in a tiny corner of the already cramped house. Now she lives out her days with meager space as she tries to adjust to her new life. At the same time, the only time she got to see any of her old family is when she met Albert in court for the divorce, so she dragged it out as long as she could. It was determined that Sandy had wasted tens of thousands of dollars from Albert's inheritance, and as part of the divorce settlement, she was made to pay it back. Without a job or any savings, though, she had to find multiple jobs to pay the full fee back in installments. Thankfully, however, there were some factories hiring unskilled labor. Although her personality may not have been suiting for the work before, she's had to make some big changes to her life. Now she works hard every day just to scrape enough money together to make her payments to her ex-husband. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey, Mary. That delivery woman that I saw earlier this morning was you, right?
Yes, it was. I didn't like the fact that you decided to point and laugh at me like that.
Sorry, but I just couldn't help it. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw you delivering newspapers. That's the kind of job that broke students do. You're a full-grown adult already.
It's actually pretty fun delivering newspapers. You should give it a try sometime.
There's no way I would ever do that. That's not the kind of job that I should be doing. I'm not trying to say that delivering newspapers is a pathetic job or anything. It's just that I have a certain standard for the jobs that I'd be willing to do. Delivering newspapers is very far away from that standard.
I see. What kind of job is suitable for a person like you, then? I would love to find out.
Let me think. There are a lot of possibilities. A really well-paid secretary at a large company would be a job I could do. I'd also be willing to do a creative job where my talents could be put to use, and I also have some interest in finance-related jobs. I also read a lot of books and like writing, so becoming an author could be a potential career path.
It's great that you have so many ideas, but aren't you currently unemployed?
I'm not unemployed. I'm a housewife, so I don't need to work. It's a lot of hard work supporting my family like I do. Also, would you please stop calling me unemployed? You might have to work because you're a single mom, but I have a husband that loves me and wants to take care of me. I don't like being called that word. It's not like I'm unemployed because I can't find a job.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just want to say that it's not as easy as you think to work and raise a child at the same time. I doubt that any of the jobs that you listed out are easy careers to get into. You don't even work right now.
I'm actually a very capable worker, so I could do any of those jobs if I wanted to. Before I got married, I used to work in a lot of different industries. I've worked as a secretary for a large company before, and I have also worked jobs that require a lot of creativity.
Would you be able to tell me more in detail about your job that required a lot of creativity?
I told you earlier, didn't I? I wrote some short stories, and that requires a lot of creative thinking.
So you've written books before? I thought that you were just saying things that you wanted to do.
Yeah, I have. My books are pretty popular, by the way. Recently, I've been a little busy raising my child, so I haven't been able to do any writing.
I really didn't know about that. I would love to read your books. Would you be able to tell me how to find them?
I've already retired as a writer. If you really want to read my books, then you can find them yourself. Anyway, enough about me. How much do you even earn right now?
That's a little out of nowhere. Do I really have to answer that?
Why don't you want to tell me? Or are you embarrassed or something? Actually, I kind of understand why you don't want to tell me. You wake up early in the morning to deliver newspapers. The amount of money you earn must be so pathetic that you don't want to tell anyone.
You're correct. It's not the kind of amount that I would be happy to tell people.
Stop being so difficult and just tell me. I might be able to help you out in some way. My husband has a lot of great business connections. I think I could ask him to find you a job that's way better than delivering newspapers so early in the morning.
You really are very rude. Even part-time jobs like newspaper delivery is required for our society to function. You need to stop making fun of people that do these kinds of jobs and be thankful for them.
I'm not making fun of them at all. Stop trying to act like the victim all of a sudden. You're just overthinking things. Quit trying to change the subject and just tell me how much you currently earn.
Around $15,000, I think. Are you happy now?
Did you really just say $15,000? Are you serious? How in the world are you living off of a salary of $15,000 a year?
Wait, what? That's not what I meant.
I've got to tell our other mom friends about this. I bet that they've never even seen someone that only earns $15,000 a year. I'm curious as to how you live with such a pathetic salary.
Please don't go around telling people this. It's private information.
How did you guys even get into our kindergarten with that salary? The place is pretty expensive. All the other moms that bring their child are all really rich.
I only chose the kindergarten because it was in a convenient location and the facility looked really nice. I wasn't really worried about how much it cost. I regret making that decision, though, as I have to interact with other moms like you.
So you only decided to make your daughter go there so that you would appear rich from the outside. I feel so sorry for her. She's getting used to try to increase her reputation.
Please stop talking about my daughter like that. That is not why my daughter is attending kindergarten.
Why are you talking so aggressively now? Are you getting angry? How scary. It's your fault that you tried to put yourself in a community that you don't deserve to be in. You and your daughter need to move to another kindergarten for poor people.
I'm sorry, but I regret trying to fit in with you all. Please just leave me alone now.
Don't worry, I will leave you alone. It's bad luck for me to even be talking with someone like you. I've got to go and tell all the other mom friends about this. We do love to talk about this kind of thing after all.
Go ahead. I don't even care anymore. Hey, is it really true that you're inviting everyone over to your place? Even Chloe? Yeah, it's true. If you're free, I'd love for you to come too. Why are you inviting them over? There's going to be so much drama. She's been going around the neighborhood spreading rumors about you delivering newspapers. She's also saying that your yearly salary is $15,000. She's going to be so shocked when she sees your huge house. I wonder what her reaction is going to be like. I have no other choice but to invite her and her friends over. They're being so persistent about it. I decided to invite them over so that they would stop mocking me and calling me poor. I wanted to cut ties with her completely, but I have to see her almost every day when I go pick up my daughter from kindergarten. How about you just straight up tell her how rich you are? It's not like I'm that rich at all. Even the house I live in was something that my dead husband built for us. To be honest, I wanted to live in a slightly smaller house. He insisted that he wanted a big house and then passed away, leaving me to pay all the loans.
If you do invite them all over, they're going to find out about your true identity, though. You've always hidden the fact that you're Mariana Price. You're one of the most popular authors right now. Every book that you release sells out almost instantly.
Yeah, I guess they might find out. It was really nice being able to work without anyone knowing my identity. It's going to be really annoying once everyone finds out. It's not going to be fair for my daughter if she has to attend kindergarten with all the rumors about me flying around. I'm going to move her to another kindergarten once things settle down a little.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. You really are unlucky being targeted by a woman like her.
Yeah, I know, right? It was really early in the morning, so I didn't think anyone would see me delivering newspapers. I can't believe it had to be her that saw me. Like, what are the chances?
You should have just done what I did and pretend to treat her like a queen. I just agreed to whatever she was saying and complimented her. She left me alone right away.
She made fun of me and laughed at me. I'm not going to take that from her. I've had enough of her, so I'm just going to put her in her place. That's why I'm inviting her over to my house.
You really are competitive, aren't you? You've always hated to lose. I'm kind of glad that you're this way, though. It's very entertaining to watch you as your friend. I'm definitely going to be there on the day to see all of their shocked faces. It should be fun to watch you guys battle it out.
It's not even going to be a battle. Hopefully, they all shut up and leave me alone after this weekend.
What are you going to do about Serena, your daughter?
I'm asking my parents to look after her over the weekend. I don't want her interacting with these people.
I see. They must be really happy to hear that they get to spend the weekend with her.
They were over the moon. I'm not even sure that they're going to give her back to me on Sunday. Anyway, everyone's coming over on Saturday, so I hope you make it.
Thanks for the invite. I'll be there for sure. It's going to be so much fun! Hey, which one is your place? I think I'm in the right area, but I can't find a single house that looks old and about to break down.
You just need to come to the address that I sent you. It's a very large house, so I don't think you're going to have any trouble finding it.
A large house? You're joking, right? There's no point in lying about it anymore.
I'm not lying at all. Do you see the 3-story house with the blue roof? You should be able to see it from pretty far away. That's where I live.
Are you serious? You live in this house? I know that you want us to respect you, but this is way too much. There's no way you live in a house like this. I know it's a joke, but it's not even funny. It's just sad.
Just come inside.
I kind of understand why you would try to trick us like this, though. Your life must be that pathetic. I just can't imagine the kind of life you live with a salary of $15,000 a year. You're a single mother and poor. I feel so sorry for you.
That's just the monthly salary of my side business.
What? That's not what you told me.
I never even said that it was my yearly salary. I just said $15,000 when you asked me how much I earn. It's not even my main source of income. That's how much I earn every month from the web design business that I do on the side.
There's no way that's possible. Stop with all the jokes. As I told you earlier, it's not even funny. If you do really live here, then you wouldn't be delivering newspapers in the morning.
I was only doing that because I'm sitting at my desk all day while I work. I wanted to do something that would force me to go outside and move around. I didn't want to go to the gym as the membership is kind of expensive and I wouldn't be motivated enough to go every day. That's why I decided to give newspaper delivery a go. It's a job, so I wouldn't be able to skip it even if I wasn't feeling motivated to go outside. I actually kind of enjoyed it and decided to continue doing it.
So you're telling me that you were delivering newspapers as a form of exercise? I guess you really thought about this elaborate lie.
You still don't believe me? How do you want me to prove it? I just thought of a way. Are you in front of my house now?
I'm outside the house that you told me to come to. I know it's not your house, though.
Okay, so you've arrived. I'm going to open the gate now, so please come inside.
Wait, what?
I have the controls to the gate right next to me, so I don't need to come down to let visitors inside. You should hurry up and come inside. All your other moms are already waiting inside.
So you're really telling me that this is your house?
It is. Do you like it?
I don't believe it. This house is so big and luxurious.
Why are you acting so surprised? This house is nothing special. I've been to many houses that are much more spacious and luxurious than this one.
What are you talking about? Are you trying to make fun of me?
You got me. I am, actually. Since you've been making fun of me for such a long time. Would you hurry up and just come inside? Everyone is waiting for you.
Wait, please hold on for just a minute.
That's what I thought. You don't know what to say to all your mom friends after the rumors you spread about me. I heard that you were boasting about how rich you were compared to me.
There's no way that you made all this money by yourself. You probably just had a rich family or something.
Well, this house was built by my husband. It's not the kind of house that I wanted.
I knew it. There's no way you bought this house with your own money. Your husband must have left you for another woman, right? You're not very attractive after all. I'm sure that the guy that married you must have been so dumb. I have no idea why anyone would choose you.
My husband passed away a while ago. That's why I'm a single mother.
Are you serious? He died? Crap. I'm sorry if I offended you.
He died in a car accident 1 year after we got married and he bought this house. I guess he was dumb and selfish for dying alone like that and leaving me and our daughter.
I'm really sorry about that. I didn't know that he had died. You should have told me about it earlier. I hope that he is resting in peace.
You don't need to worry about it. It all happened a while ago. I was just a little surprised by the way you've been treating me over the past few months. Why were you looking down on me so much when you're not the one that earns the salary in your family? It's your husband doing all the hard work and not you. You don't have the right to call me poor. It's not you that's rich after all. You don't even work at all.
What are you talking about? I'm a very busy woman and I don't need you to talk to me like this. I work very hard every single day.
Oh, really? What do you do? I do remember saying that you do jobs that require creativity from time to time.
That's right. I'm actually an author. I do some writing while also being a housewife. I actually make around the same amount of money as my husband.
Wow, that's so amazing. Do you make all that money as an author?
Yeah, that's right. You shouldn't think of me as just a normal housewife.
Would you be able to tell me the name of the books you wrote then?
Why should I do that?
Well, you just said that you earn just as much as your husband. You must be pretty famous then, right? I would love to read your books and hear more about the way you write. As a fellow writer, I would love to introduce myself as well.
Introduce yourself? What are you talking about?
I'm actually an author as well. I go by the name of Mariana Price.
Are you serious? Mariana Price?
Yes, I would love to get to know you better, seeing as we're both litterateurs. Would you hurry up and come inside now?
Actually, it's okay now. I've decided that I'm going to go home for today.
That's very unfortunate. Would you just tell me your pen name then? I love to read books as well as write them, so I'm sure that I would recognize your name once you tell me.
Are you seriously telling me that you're Mariana Price?
I am. If you come inside the house, I have lots of ways to prove it.
I am not coming inside your house. Still, if you really are Mariana Price, then you really have no talent in writing. All of your books are so boring to read. You're just popular because you got lucky.
Thanks for the precious feedback. I would love to become a better writer, so please would you tell me the name of your book so that I can learn from them?
I told you that I'm not going to tell you the name of my books. I wouldn't want you to plagiarize my work after all.
Fine then. Would it be okay if I asked your husband about your books then? He's at my house with the rest of us. I can ask him right now if you don't mind.
Wait, what? Tom is here? Why would you invite him?
He's waiting for you inside. I needed to tell him something, and that's why I invited him over. I accidentally saw you the other day when I was delivering newspapers in the morning. You were kissing a man that I didn't recognize. He was much taller than Tom and had blonde hair, so I instantly knew it wasn't him.
You didn't tell him about any of this, did you? You don't even know what you saw.
Unfortunately, I told him already. That was the only reason I invited him over. I think I would feel guilty about it if I knew about you cheating and kept quiet about it.
Are you serious? How could you betray me like that? I'm definitely going to make you pay for this.
He seems to be really furious with you. I feel a lot better now that it's not a secret between just me and you. It's really not healthy to keep secrets after all.
Why did you have to tell him about it? I thought we were friends.
Friends? Did you really think that we would still be friends after what you did to me? I also checked with him to see if you really were an author. Sounds like you lied about that as well.
I'm not lying. I can explain. What am I meant to do now that he knows about me cheating on him? He's going to divorce me and kick me out of the house thanks to you.
Who knows? It's not my problem. You need to take responsibility for what you did. Why don't you find a job where you can use your creativity skills that you were boasting about? Chloe decided to go home without even coming into the house to see everyone. Her husband was so furious that he decided to get a divorce right away. He got a divorce lawyer and managed to win the house and all their savings as he was the rightful owner. Chloe ended up getting kicked out of his house and tried to move into the house of the guy that she was sleeping with. That didn't work, since he turned out to be married and decided that he wanted to stay with his wife, so she had nowhere to go. She had no money, no job, and no place to live, so she asked all of her mom friends for some help. Unfortunately for her, no one wanted to help, probably because she was always so arrogant and looked down on everyone. After losing everything, she decided to move back into her parents' place in the countryside. Currently, she works a part-time job in the countryside, living a very lonely life. I hope that she stays there and doesn't come back to the city, as it's a lot more peaceful here without her. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.